Funky mix. Start sequence. Let's go.
This is the Sharkspark SS40 drone, or better known as the Wasp. You see it's yellow. It's got a couple eyes up there. Those are actually the LED lights, which are bright enough that it's almost like a flashlight. So you can see it uses Wi-Fi to connect the camera to your phone, so the distance isn't that great, but it's not bad. It connects by 2.4 gigahertz. It's got headless mode. It's got 6-axis gyros. It takes videos and photos. It does flips. It does have auto return, but that's only good if you're in headless mode. So if you're not, it doesn't work. And it doesn't really come back home. It comes back the way it came, or the way it took off and left. So you will have to grab control from it once it gets back towards you. And like I said, it's really bright. This yellow case, almost whole thing lights up when it gets to be dark. So it should be a great nighttime flyer. It's got some cautions on the back. It does have some instructions from some quick instructions on how to get together if you want to take off and fly right away. You know, just basically put the batteries in, calibrate it and connect it to the drone, how to start the propellers, how to take off, how to land. Pretty simple. So we're going to see what's in the box in a snap. Bam, there you go. There's everything in the box. You get the battery, which is 800 milliamp battery. Gets you about 10 to 12 minutes flight, which is pretty good, almost double. Most only get you like 6 or 7. You got some extra props here, a screwdriver, charging cable for the battery. You need the screwdriver because they put this screw in here. You do need 3 AAA batteries to operate this. They're not included. You got these antennas here, but they're pretty much useless and don't do anything. There's no wires to them. They just look good. You do have your phone controller down here underneath here. So this bottom piece just pulls out and your phone connects to it. Not connects to it, but slides in here. What I do like is they have this all labeled, which is pretty nice. I mean, it can't cost much, but most of them don't do it. So I mean, it tells you what everything is, which is pretty sweet. You got your speed, your flips, your calibrating or emergency stop. You can also push both of these sticks down to the bottom left corner at the same time. Will also kill the motors and stop it. So you do have to be a little careful if you're flying, because this will drop out of the sky if you do that. You got headless mode. There's your return. I said that only works if you're in headless mode. It won't work any other time. You got 1 key takeoff and land. It'll fly up about 6 feet high. So if you can do that inside, be a little careful. You got your trim buttons left and right, back and forward. That's if this thing is hovering and it's floating one way or the other and not just sitting here. You push the opposite button. So if it's floating left, you push right until you get it to where it sits in the middle and stops moving. Got your on and off button here. Pretty simple, pretty easy. You do have a quick guide here, which is the same that's on the back of the box. This does look like it's in maybe German and English. And it does come with the instructions and pictures, and tells you how to get the app that you need on your phone so you can scan the barcode. It's good for everything, you know, Android, iPhone. It's called the FHD UFO app. If you want to look it up instead of scanning this, it gives you all the controls on the screen. So it tells you what all the buttons do on there. Tells you what it does on the controller here if you can't read. But the app, you can actually fly with your phone all by itself. If you turn on the gravity sensor, you can just fly and tilt your phone and it'll fly that way. It's kind of limited. It goes forward, backwards, left and right, and it is a little hard to fly that way, but it works. You also have, like I said, headless mode. They have track control, so you can draw on the screen and it'll fly the track that you drew on there. It's got voice control, but that's kind of limited also. It should fly your track control, and it basically does left and right, up and down. It's not much more than that. I guess it'll take off and land at the same time with your voice. So it's kind of limited, but it is there if you want to give it a try. Like I said, this is kind of nice. Battery goes here. Let's get it out of here. See, it plugs in that little port there. Pretty simple. Like I said, I believe it's got red lights on the back. It's got white lights on the front. It does have a 1080p camera. There is a little cap on here. You do need to make sure you take that off or you're not going to be able to see anything. And you can tilt the camera up and down a little bit. So it's up to you. If this thing's flying like this, it might be pointing at the ground, so you need to raise it up a little. But then when you straighten back out, it might be pointing too high, so you'll have to play with that. So I'm going to put some batteries in this and see what it looks like.